Sunday wind down, Idah with the voice on the speaker, Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger, so fill my cup, fill my cup. I'm already tuned in all the way up, all the way up. Can't stop listening now. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober all over the weekend, I know. Grass is only greener when you water, so after the grind I go. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Sunday wind down, baby, I'm okay. Sunday wind down, Idah with the voice on the speaker, Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger, so fill my cup, fill my cup. I'm already tuned in all the way up, all the way up. Can't stop listening now. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober all over the weekend, I know. Grass is only greener when you water, so after the grind I go. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Sunday wind down, baby, I'm okay. Sunday wind down, Idah with the voice on the speaker, Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger, so fill my cup, fill my cup. I'm already tuned in all the way up, all the way up. Can't stop listening now. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober. All over the weekend, I know grass is only greener when you water. So after the grind, I go. Sunday wind down. Yes, you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening. Yes, you know I'm listening. Yeah, I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. Sunday wind down, baby. I'm okay. Sunday wind down. Idah with the voice on the speaker. Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger. So fill my cup, fill my cup. I'm already tuned in all the way up, all the way up. Can't stop listening now. Sunday wind down. Yes, you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening. Yes, you know I'm listening. Sunday wind down. Yes, you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening. Yes, you know I'm listening. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober. All over the weekend, I know grass is only greener when you water. So after the grind, I go. Sunday wind down. Yes, you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening. Yes, you know I'm listening. Yeah, I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. Sunday wind down, baby. I'm okay. Sunday wind down. Idah with the voice on the speaker.
Welcome, everybody.
Sunny
Welcome
on
to the
mic
Sunday
and
Wind Down
it's all
podcast.
round.
Don't forget to share.
Conversations are
It's
bigger.
DJ
So
Sunny
fill my
Sistuki and
cup,
yours
fill
truly,
my cup.
Idah Alisha
I'm
in the
already
building.
tuned
We've missed you
in
guys.
all the way
What?
up.
Let's go,
Can't
baby.
stop listening
It's been a minute. We can't wait to interact with you. Don't forget to share. Like, if you are not already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I love to interact with you guys. Karibuni sana, karibuni sana. It's the Sunday Wind Down podcast.
Nothing but good vibes.
I'm okay.
But are you?
I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober.
What?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our theme song in case mumesahau.
I know, na tumecheza mara mingi mumejua lyrics at this point.
At this point, it has been on repeat.
Welcome to the Sunday Wind Down podcast. It's been a minute, y'all. It's so good to see y'all. Like virtually see y'all. It's really good to see you guys. Nduku Ndambuki, what's good, girl? Hello.
I am indeed enjoying my Father's Day. Thank you, Nduku. And do tag and share with your friends so we can get this party started.
Let's go. I'm your girl, Idah Alisha.
And I'm yours truly, DJ Sunny Sistuki.
Karibuni sana. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a long... is this the first one this year?
It feels bad when you put it that way.
I don't know. I think we've done one this year, though.
It's the second one. Yeah, our audience in the studio says it's the second one. They're
Yeah.
keeping tabs. So yay, it's the second one.
Yeah.
So tuko vibaya sana.
Unakumbuka the days we had one every Sunday? When guys
that
were
was
stuck
good.
at home.
Good times. That was during COVID, yeah?
Yeah.
It was good. We interacted with each other. We grew a very good audience. You know, we got to interact with a lot of people. Tunawapenda sana men. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa uzazi wa Sunday waenda. Yeah, it's good though. Yeah, it does feel like 2 years though.
So today Idah decided to be the rebellious one. She's drinking whiskey.
Yeah, unajua ile wimbo ya Kenya inaimba utakunywa gin ama whiskey. Gin. Sasa gin nilikunywa ni karibu nikufe man. So I think whiskey is what I'm going to go with.
Speaking of today, that's exactly what we're here to talk about. Idah, for those of you that don't know, which I'm thinking most of you tuned in probably already know this.
Are you about to tell them that I'm a father?
Idah is a father.
Vile karibu kubreak your news.
Yeah, so we were both in Nairobi. Idah for quite a bit longer than I was.
Yeah.
However, this is our story of what went down in Nairobi. Now, when I say Nairobi, I actually mean Kenya because we were not just in Nairobi.
Right. Yeah.
So I know Idah went to do some touristy things.
You know what?
You
Yeah,
know?
I did. I went to Nyeri, by the way. Nilikuwa Nyeri, man.
Is
It
that
was so
touristy?
good. Nilikuwa Nyeri.
Tourists go to Nyeri?
Hele. Ukose kuona elephant. Umeona elephant hivi ndovu mkaangaliana hivi na ndovu kuu.
Okay, I didn't know tourists go to
Aidare.
Nyeri.
Gai. Huyu wa Eldoret. Wewe ulienda wapi isipokuwa Eldoret? Ulienda Nakuru pia.
Nenda Nakuru.
Yeah, so you know, hatukuwa vibaya sana. But yeah, touristy things happening in Nyeri. It was really good. It was a really good experience. But yeah, we were in Kenya for a good amount of time.
You were there for what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, just about 6-7 weeks almost.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. Mimi, wacha nikuambie, I was confused. Barabara zimechange, man.
Yeah.
Yo, wewe ukuona inakaa Texas, iko na zile barabara za gorofa.
By the way, Mimi, so let me tell you something. In Nairobi, I wasn't really, like, the roads were not my thing. Right? So I couldn't tell you if the roads were different, better, or worse.
What do you mean?
Because when I went to Nairobi, I always got lost. I didn't know where I was where.
But umejua ni mjamaa ushago, so like that's given.
But in LD, yes, the barabaras have changed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like, there's lami everywhere, which is tarmac for my non-Swahili speaking people.
It's tarmac.
There's tarmac everywhere. Even the road that we used to stay on, it was a Vumbi road, right? Like it was a dirt road.
Right.
And it is paved. And there are no potholes in Eldoret. I'm telling you this, there are no potholes in Eldoret. Eldoret, all the roads are fwa. They are
Mumeiba pesa
nyororo.
mkatengeneza barabara ya
Nani
Eldoret.
ameiba?
Eh?
Hey.
Umesema hivyo, constituency.
I'm telling you.
Hakuna barabara ya mchanga.
And there's a lot of things very different in Eldoret as well. But we'll go back to Eldoret in a little bit. Before we even step into Kenya,
Right.
let me tell you, I flew to Kenya with Kenya Airways.
Yeah,
Yeah?
same.
And it had been 7 years. How long had it been gone?
Yeah, 7 years, yeah.
Aye.
I think, right about.
So we decided we're going to take the airline ya Taifa. I'm going to talk about my experience flying Kenya Airways.
Tell me about it.
I had a great experience. It was really refreshing to hear them talk in English and Swahili, for the air hostesses and the hosts to be like, have the Kenyan accent even when they speak English. How was your experience with Kenya Airways?
It was actually good. I got an upgrade. So that was good.
Yeah, I got an upgrade too.
Straight from the bat, that was good for me.
Yeah.
I was like, and they called me by name. Do you know how long it's been? I don't know, gave him Mali. You're a stranger, and I'm trying to hey, Idah, Alisha, welcome. I'm like, oh. And let me tell you, when we landed, Aki, honestly, I cried. Like, you know how they tell you, if you're visiting Nairobi for the first time, and I said, if you're coming back home, karibu nyumbani. Those words were everything to me. Like, I had not been home in so long. Honestly, I teared up. I was like, I'm home. Like, those words really touched my soul.
I don't even remember those words.
Really?
Yeah.
They say them, mkifika and those who are just coming back home, karibu nyumbani. And I really felt welcome, I
don't know if you felt this, but they're lacking in what they serve food-wise.
Hiyo ni ukweli. The food was not great.
The food was not great.
Tuseme hivi, unapanda ndege kwenda kuchukua chakula ama kufika?
Watu upanda ndege kukula vizuri.
Ungechukua kata. Unambaka wako na halal.
Nilikata.
That's so bad. I forgot that joke. So you can get away with that.
Yeah,
one.
I can get away with that
Because
jokes now.
it's
Since
Father's
it's technically, not technically, but it is Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, by the way.
Thank you.
It's your first Father's Day.
My very first Father's Day.
Yeah, how are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah?
I see a comment here, yeah? By Jacqueline. They are mean with pombe. You know,
Kewezi ni mbovu. Walituruhusu huko Kenya nakwambia nikifika hivi Kenya nilikuwa skefiri man.
I didn't drink much on the flight, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Nilifika hivi wakanidunga ka champagne. Nikasema god damn you don't know what you started. Nikakaa hivi kwanza what do you want madam? I was like tequila sema sijui. Walikuwa na tequila nyingine hapo Imbo. Nikasema acha ni save my liver. Nikaitisha whiskey. Ninakwambia hivi. Hiyo Nairobi nilifuba kufumbua nilikuwa Nairobi. I don't even remember the journey so much. Nakumbuka wakiniamsha nikakule. Hey madam, do you want some food? I'm like, yes, of course I want some food. Na ni kweli chakula yao ni mbovu lakini nilikula.
Mi chakula haikunipendeza but yeah, I had champagne. Unajua ukiingia kwa ndege wanakupatia champagne first.
No, kama uko nini uko
upgraded, yeah. And then mi nilitisha 2 Tusker. I think I had 3 or 4 Tuskers.
Oh really?
Yeah, because of that nostalgic taste. But then other than that, the flight was pretty good. Now when getting to Nairobi, when we landed in Nairobi, the first thing that and it still gets me every time. I don't know kama ni stima ya America ni different na stima ya Kenya.
Why?
Like the light is kind of dull when you get into the airport.
Kuna vumbi mpaka kuko na filter. Kuna vumbi mpaka kuna filter.
I don't know kama we're saving on electricity at the airport or we're not using high wattage or what we're doing, yeah? But it's kind of dull looking. I don't know if you noticed that.
I kind of know what you're saying. Yeah. Nika kuna ka filter.
Until utoke nje, unapata jua.
Na bado hata nje kuna jua lakini kuna ngavila. Nika hizi bulb.
No, nje it's good.
Zile bulbs zile za kitambo. Huko zinaitwa si LED zile zingine. The ones zile kwa orange. Nika kuna hiyo filter.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Choma kabisa.
But other than that it was pretty good. Nilipita customs bila shida. Because I have trauma from going through customs in Nairobi. Yeah. We've talked about this on a past podcast.
Yeah, mimi hata ngwa nimefunga suitcase mbaya na kufuli.
You know it has to be those TSA kufulis.
No, TSA what? Nilibai mali nilinunua na nikadunga kufuli kwa suitcase. Alafu nilitoka hivi, imagine. Nilitoka hivi like I went honestly I had a really good experience. Nilitoka tu hivi nikaenda nika check out nikaingia customs nini like hata wako nisumbua. I didn't even have to open none of my bags. It was really good. But yeah.
Yeah. We have Linda here saying, can we talk about the long customs line ya kutoka airport? Ndio tumeingia Nairobi. We will be leaving Nairobi towards the end of the episode. Let us talk about entering, not leaving.
Tumefika Nairobi. But you know what I found that was kidogo embarrassing? Oh, and we do have comments from YouTube right there, just in case. If you're joining us on YouTube, hi, what's up? We will read your comments there.
So Jay Washira understands the yellow light. No, I'm not the only one that feels that yellow light. Yeah. It's kind of dark. Like you enter an airport in America, it's bright. Dubai. But as soon as you enter Nairobi like this, but you said this didn't happen to you. But when we landed, we left the plane. And then we got into a bus that took us to our gate.
That was weird as hell to me.
So I guess our gate was not ready. So we were left somewhere on the airfield, and we entered a bus. Everyone from the airplane entered a bus. Then from the bus, we went to the Nini.
That's interesting to me. Maybe I didn't have that experience.
Now in the bus, you get out of the plane, it's bright outside. Bright. You get in the bus, it's bright. And then I remember getting in the bus. I was still wearing a mask, and there was this guy standing there in the bus. Also a passenger. And as soon as I got in there, it's like, when do you let DJ Eldoret? I was like, hiya.
Allah, you're starting to feel the Kenyan effect.
The Kenyan effect is sinking in. Then we took the bus, we went all the way to the gate. Then as soon as you enter the building, here comes the darkness.
What?
Of the building.
Washi stima mchana?
Wanawasha, but nikawa na save on stima.
Imagine unachoma na sitaendelea hii na hii story.
Tuendelee. Let's keep moving from there.
But anyway, vile niliingia, maybe my thing was, the first people you meet when they greet you, hi madam, welcome to Kenya, kuna watu rude as hell kwa your airport.
Yes.
Customer service was not the best thing hapo hivyo, lakini acha tuachane nao. But mimi najua huku ni Kenya wanaongeanga hivyo. Najuza impression ya mgeni inakuanga gani akiingia anatreatiwa ni kama ameiba. Stand there, you're waiting for the line. You're like, yo, there's so much hostility and to me you're ingekuwa need kuwa improved because those are the first people you see once you land in the country, you know what I'm saying? And getting that kind of treatment if you'd never been in this country before utashindwa watu wanakuanga hivi wote unajua it will leave a bad taste in your mouth. But anyway, other than that, mimi nililand, my friends were there, of course tukaenda immediately tukaget shots, alafu after hapo tukashika barabara tukaenda mahali sasa nilikuwa naishi. Man, traffic mali naishi na airport hata si mbali, lakini nakwambia tulikaa kwa hiyo barabara. Like kuna beshambo alikuwa na drive and she was like ati au ukishinda ukiwapatia njia utaishi hapa. Nakwambia ni personal car na msichana anaendesha kama matatu driver na alikuwa na mimba Jacqueline. Alikuwa anaendesha hizi gari hivi kuku, like it's just so scary.
Yeah, that's how you have to drive in Nairobi.
Akasema if I don't force my way, hawa watu watawainiachia niingie.
You know, the same thing. So we were going somewhere at night in Nairobi, probably to somewhere I was DJing or were leaving one of the TV or radio stations. I don't remember where we were going exactly. But we were stuck in traffic na tulikuwa tunapitia tao. There was a lady, you could tell she's probably just started driving. She had a very new looking Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
In Kenya they call it a saloon. It was a sedan.
Saloon car.
Now this lady, the traffic had weathered her paka she put her car on the side and turned on the hazards. Because we were in traffic with her and I could see her trying to get in and these mathris and other guys were just not giving her the time, right?
But it doesn't matter if you have right away. In Kenya hakuna hiyo. This
lady, I think she put on hazards, she parked on the side and I think she was crying.
Oh, ulishuka ukamsalimia
me, I had somewhere to be.
Hata you're part of the problem. Other than that, obviously we got into the city. We had a lot of things to do. I know you had a lot of you were touring around, so you had a lot of places that you visited.
Yeah.
Which one of the clubs you played at was your best?
You know, all the clubs really were really nice. I think the last one we did, because probably it was the last one that tulikuwa najua this is the last one.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the last one. The last one in Nairobi, because my last gig was in Eldoret.
Okay.
But the one we did at Black Stars.
Yeah.
That club, I think that was a good club. The sound system was good. The way the club was set up was good.
The audience was amazing. People really showed up for us. And I think, thank you so much. If you're watching and you came to Black Stars, man, we had a good time. We made history. Tutaona na December hivi ama tutaona kama tunarudi. Tufanye hiyo stuff. And you know, it was really amazing.
Ida, you mentioned something earlier about customer service. Me, I feel like customer service really sucks when it comes to the public sector. Offices are gava.
Oh, yeah.
Airport, karao, those kind of things. Cops, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But there are places like when you go out to eat or you go to a place like where I felt like sometimes the customer service was really, really good in some places. Did you feel that?
Yeah. And you know what? It's funny you speak about this because I have a comment by Paul, and he says this is a conversation we should have, I think, all the time. Customer care pale Keja ni 2 out of 10. Ni kweli man. Hapo hata wenyewe tuwezi kujitetea, lakini ni sawa tu. Si tunaenda si tuwafundisha customer service, the little you know unaenda ukispread.
Yeah.
Kuna mtu ameandika pia JKIA is very unforgiving for disabled people. I went with my daughter and that was a nightmare with the stairs. Yeah, you know it's true. I did not see a wheelchair like
handicap accessible.
Accessible.
Yeah.
It's actually true. Unless lift, sijui kama kuna lift, unajua bado
ni stairs zote. Everyone is stairs,
ni stairs.
Come to think about
it's
it,
really
everywhere is stairs. But you know, I think the infrastructure when it was put together, when these places were built, and when places are built in general in Kenya, I don't think they think about handicapped access.
And it's very, very, like, honestly, truly, like, kuna watu wamezaliwa hivyo, so you can't tell me that it's a thing that you never thought of.
And you know, the thing is, when we're in Kenya, we never thought of these things. Ni vile tumekuja huku, tumeona these things. That's when you start noticing. Because when you're in Kenya, you don't notice these things. When you were there, when you grew up, you don't notice those things till you've traveled, and then you go back and you're like, you know, there are things we could improve on.
Right.
But overall, there was some really positive aspects to our trip. Let's not say that.
Everything wasn't bad. I had a good time.
Yeah,
I had a marvelous time. I feel like the highlight for me when going out, maybe nightlife ya Kenya ni the fact that tunaweza enda, okay, first of all, mnafikanga sherehe mapema sana wa Kenya, god damn. Mimi najiuliza, si tuende saa 4:30, unasikia mtu anauza Idah saa 4:30, si nitakuwa nimeshalewa? Au kuji 6:30 tukule dinner tuanze kuserereka. But hicho nikwambia sana, kila mahali nilikuwa naenda, I enjoyed the fact that I would have a drink and I can after a while order food na food ikuje. Si hapa vile lazima uende restaurant afu uende bar. Kitu moja, let me tell you a story. So my girlfriends and I go to this place is called Bar Next Door. So we buy 2 chupas of tequila because that's all I was drinking over there. Tumebuy chupa mbili za tequila, tumekunywa moja. Yes, we're feeling mzuri. We opened the other one. We had like 2 shots, but ingine iko like only 2 shots were taken out of that one. So tumechill and it's time to go home. So me and my girlfriends pack up they're drinking, we're all drunk, tipsy like this. So si tunaenda. Mimi na rules of America, I know you're supposed to leave an opened bottle there. I can't take it with me because it's illegal here. Nikishikwa itakuwa story ingine mrefu. So I left it. So we were all drunk and we went home. So the next morning, one of my girlfriends, Kate, is like, oh, by the way, tulikuwa na chupa mbili ile ingine ilienda. I was like, oh, that bottle, I left it on the table. Karibu anidunge kisu. Aliuza, uliwacha pombe. Na hiyo dono, hiyo ilikuwa 11,000. Akaba ukachukua 11,000 ukararua hivi ukatupa. Si ndio? It was so hilarious. I did not know that I was supposed to carry that bottle. Kumbe Kenya mpaka ukiwa gari men mna serve drinks mnaenda mkikunywa.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I had an Airbnb in Kilimani, right? And by the second week, you came there. How many half bottles of whiskey were in my refrigerator?
So many.
Because you go to a club, you go to a bar, there's no point in ordering a drink. So you order a bottle. Everywhere you go, you order a bottle.
That's true. Even if you look at it, one shot is 1,000, and so me and you do a shot, that's 2,000.
Yeah.
And then another shot, that's 4,000 if we're together. But a bottle costs 5,000.
Well,
depending on the
places. 8,000. Yeah. So
nunua tu chupa.
So everywhere we went, unanunua chupa. You drink half of it or 3/4 of it. The balance, the remaining of the chupa of the bottle, you take it home. 2 weeks later, these guys came over. I had like 7 or 8 half bottles of whiskey in my refrigerator.
It was a lot, yeah.
It's like, what are you doing with? And it's all the same whiskey, and it's all half quarter.
It's a lot.
At some point, I just invited a bunch of you home, and I said, let's just drink.
Yeah.
Because I gotta finish this alcohol.
I know. I mean, there's pombe hata Beyonce alisema don't you waste that alcohol. So hatuwezi waste. Kuna mtu amesema let's talk about Idah buying avocado usiku. Mimi wacha nikwambie kitu ilinikasirisha kabisa. Avocado niliacha ikiwa 5 bob. Why am I buying an avocado for 40 shillings? Karibu nikufe. 40. Na hiyo avocado inatana ndogo kushinda hii glass. Aki, I almost passed out. I was so stressed. I documented that. So whoever follows me on Instagram saw that. I was so stressed. An avocado is 40 shillings. Like, economy imeharibika kabisa.
Compared to here, it's cheaper than what you pay for an avocado.
I get
here.
that, but here they imported huko I'm thinking local mwananchi, local mkulima.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking avocado ilikuwa 5 bob sani. Say how is avocado?
Si tulikuwa na mti ya avocado so atakuwa inunua.
You cannot relate. We the poor used to buy avocado. Please, when you mnachuna kwa mti. Mlikuwa mnaishi Garden of Eden, but that was really really interesting.
Garden of Eden kwenda huko.
So mlikuwa na mti ya kila kitu. But let me tell you, that shook me so much. Alafu kuingia supermarket hivi zile vitu nilikuwa na buy 20 bob na buy so mbili, like make it make sense to me, like a lot. The economy has really really changed. So we were talking about it, and vitu zimekuwa expensive, but the pay is still the same for everybody. So watu wana afford a lifestyle.
Kwanza I don't know, Nairobi sijui how people, watu wanatoa pesa wapi. People spend money in Nairobi.
Yeah,
actually, let me take that. People even spend a lot of money in Eldoret. Wow.
Wacha niwapigie story. So sisi tumeka hivi Sun is playing in Eldoret. Tumechill hivi tunaingia Instagram. Mtu alibebwa kama Ruto anaenda kiwevia hivi watu. Alikuwa amesema kwa hiyo gari ilikuwa gari gani?
Ilikuwa Mercedes convertible.
Hivi convertible. Umetolewa ile kichwa unatembea hivi mheshimiwa ameingia Eldoret. That was the bushiest of bushes. Hey man,
let me tell you. So my one of my really good friends, and it's part of, and also my family owns that club, the one I DJ'd at last. It's Toby's in Eldoret, right? So my friend, this friend of mine who's an owner at Toby's, who has been my friend for years and years and years, he had got a Mercedes convertible to pick me up. I was staying at my sister's house. He picked me up in that car with the roof down. We drove to the club. At the club, they had removed a section of the fence so the car can drive straight onto the grounds.
Through the fence. Uniambie bushiness galo.
So gari, alafu kabla tuingie kwa grounds, aliniambia nisimame kwa kiti.
Na mtu mzima ukasimama kwa kiti.
So mimi nikasimama. The car pulled all the way to the DJ booth with me standing and the passenger seat.
Naruto sema what's up.
Yeah. Alafu nimeona watu wamekaa hapo. You know, it was outdoors. There's a bonfire, watu wamejaa. So people are waving at me, I'm waving back. I didn't realize it looked kind of like a political campaign.
It did somewhat look like a political
And then I was
campaign.
dropped off basically right at the DJ booth.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was like, that's bougie as hell. But I mean, it was a good time. One thing I can say about Kenyan people, how do they know how to party?
In fact,
like,
if I can find that video and play it for you guys.
Yeah, you look for it. We'll look for it. We'll post it on Sunday. And don't forget to follow us on social media. It's Sunday WD Podcast. And we'll post that video. We have to look for it. I was saying the Kenyan people know how to party. Kama kuna watu wanajua kupati, ni wa Kenya, man. Yani, akuna anywhere. Like, I went to a lot of places. I feel like I really maximized on my trip, but everywhere I had a legit good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were partying like there's no tomorrow, and I love that about Kenyans. They celebrate life.
What I don't get, and I've heard the term. I've heard the term bilimbili ka kawaida. I've been using it too.
Sasa hizo nini mbili unapewa?
In Kenya, when you order a beer, you're never brought for one bottle.
It's true, zinakambili.
Zinakambili every time. And I'm still trying to figure out the exact, maybe watu kwa comments wanaweza nichanua. I'm trying to figure out the exact reason why.
Kuna yeye akufungua kiamsha kinywa na kifungi. Sasa kama ufungi, unaendelea zingine mbili. It's even numbers, unasikia? Hakuna cha nini? Hakuna cha kubahatisha.
We have Jay Washira here in the comments. And on YouTube, I don't want to forget our YouTube family. Thank you for tuning in. Ati ni sisi tunatumia watu wa home pesa tukihustle huku USA. Watu huko party. True story, by the way. True story.
Pia wanafanya kazi, tuseme hivyo. Si ati hawafanyangi kazi. Pia wanafanya kazi, lakini majority of ile pesa inatoka hapa.
Actually, I'm going to go there in just a second. Once we talk about this mbili story.
Yeah, hata Brian Henda amesema zinakuja mbili kwa sababu ya pili ni chesa.
So una chase beer na beer.
Yeah, really ni chesa. It's like Noah's Ark, mbili June said.
Oh, the beers come in 2 by 2 hura. Yeah. Alafu ya kwanza inafunguliwa.
Father's Day. Watu uko umempa nursery rhymes.
Mimi siku hizi niko Cocomelon.
Unakumbuka acha tu we digress, but nakumbuka nikiingia kwa nyumba ile kwanga tuf unaingia kwa DJ. Siku hizi unaingia unasikia Cocomelon.
By the way, unakumbuka
ile siku whoever knew a gangster will be broken.
Tulitok Beats and Brunch Juicy. The last one we were at. And we left and we went in my car. We were going somewhere else. And you got in the car and some other friends. And when we got in the car, I plugged in my phone. And it starts immediately playing the music that's playing on my phone. So kitambo tukiwa gari yangu, when you plug in the phone, it starts playing amapiano, afrobeats, whatever, something. Siku hiyo nika plug in phone ikaanza kucheza nursery rhymes. Wow.
Tulikuwa shocked.
That is my life now.
One fallen soldier, we miss you. Anyway, Sunny, what else did you find flabbergasting in Nairobi?
So there was this other thing of kutuma pesa.
Kutuma pesa unatumia nani pesa Nairobi, man?
Nairobi, by the way, kila mtu anakuomba pesa. Not kila mtu, but wale wanakuomba pesa in Kenya hawafichi. Si unitumie kataoni kunywa hapa kajini.
Mtu anakuambia mpaka anaenda kufanya nini nayo?
Like
tuma taoni kunywa.
Hata si unitumie kataoni kunywa kitu. Hata haezi niambia ninunulie mtoto kitu alafu aende akunywe. Mtu anakuambia tu si unitumie tu katao hivi ni kunywa kabia.
Nakwambia, man. Lakini aheri hiyo honesty. Mimi niko najua nakubaia drinks, sibai mtu hii unga alafu unani drink.
Alafu unaenda kunywa.
Sasa wacha sasa nikupigie story. Mimi we're going sijui mahali fulani, I'm in an Uber. Unajua Uber is very first of all, let's talk about Uber. Kabla hata niende mbali. Let me tell you, in Kenya, if you request, first of all, you have to change your settings to Uber Cash because your Uber drivers prefer Uber Cash, okay? Tukifika destination, unitumia pesa yangu. And I kind of get the logic, and I was trying to explain to you earlier. Ni ile Uber inakuwa ikiweka pesa yao for 1 week kabla iwapatie. And for them, the argument is, sina pesa ya mafuta. So ukituma na Uber hiyo pesa iende kwa Uber fast, I'm going to stay without fuel, and I probably will not be able to work tomorrow or the next day. So they prefer Uber Cash, which I get it. So I changed my settings to Uber Cash. But kitu moja ni ukipigia Uber driver, if you request your Uber in Kenya, you have to then immediately call them, hello sasa unakuja, as opposed to, but you know what, if you don't call these people, they don't come.
No.
That happened to me. And I called Uber. Najiuliza mbona igari songi? It's 15 minutes. This is before I learned. 15 minutes. I'm like, mbona this moti is not moving? Well, maybe not 15, about 10 minutes. I'm telling my mom, ai namaliza kujitayarisha na naona Uber isongi. Nikampigia, hello, uko wapi, umekuja umepotea ati? Niko nakaja uniconfirmia ndio nianze kuja. What else confirmation do you need? Nimeshaita Uber.
After calling Uber, every time, after calling it, they used to call me.
It's true. It's because you are not calling them. Me, I learned to call them.
Yeah, so they would call me within 2 minutes. Then they say, bado nataka nikuje. I would say yes. Then they ask me, uko wapi?
Na unaenda wapi?
Na unaenda wapi? And then sometimes when you tell someone where you're going exactly, they cancel the trip.
Mimi nishaambia, huko ni bali yaki sisiki kwenda huko. Also, wait, what? Huko ni bali sisiki, ita ingine. Cancel. Ni hata nakwambia ucancel. I was in so much shock. And then,
did you ever download the Bolt app?
No, apparently because of safety issues, I've had very many
I
horror
use Bolt.
stories.
I use Bolt heavily.
See the difference. You're a man. There's horror stories for some women who had used Bolt, so I was scared.
Really?
But let me tell you what I ended up doing. I found 2 or 3 Uber drivers that I trusted, and I say this in air quotes, and I would have them come to me. Alafu akifika kwangu, when they get to my house, and I'm saying maybe in the Westlands, they would put my destination in the Uber app, and I see how much it's supposed to charge me, and I would just then, they would not request the ride. They cancel the ride. They take me. I pay them what the ride said, And it's finessing, but it is what it is. At least that was more convenient.
One of my first Uber rides, or rather Bolt ride, because I took Uber like twice, then my manager in Kenya is the one who told me, hey, download Bolt, it's cheaper. So I said, okay, sawa. So I downloaded Bolt. My very first one, I hadn't changed it to cash. So I was still paying by my credit card to the app. We landed. So after we got to the place we were getting to, I asked the guy for his number because I was going to M-Pesa him a tip. So the ride cost like 500 shillings. So I asked for his M-Pesa number. I sent him 200. I got off. I went. The guy calls me. He tells me, bro, ride ilikuwa so tano, umenipatia so mbili. I've shortchanged him. I said, no, the 200 was a tip. So I said, what about the 500? I said, oh, I paid with the card. I said, so they're not used to being paid by card.
Yeah, and I see there, Janelle said, when we get home, we always rent a car. Sasa mimi, there's a problem because if you have been here so long, force of habit, you end up driving on the wrong side of the road. So I was very scared to do. We did get a vehicle to take us kwa shamba ile uko, and I drove, and it's fine. But I had my sister sit next to me to remind me all the time. Kwanza nikipiga corner, like once I take a corner, I find myself immediately moving to the other side of the road.
But did you ever drive in Kenya before you moved here?
No, I didn't.
So
I didn't
that's
drive.
the thing.
That's why.
So you never, the programming was never there to drive in Kenya.
Right.
See,
no, but I'm saying I drove. I even fought with the matatu drivers. I was fine. But my biggest issue was mostly when I take a corner. I'm finding myself moving on the...
Yeah, but that's because you had never driven in Kenya before.
I see what
you learned
your
how
argument.
to drive here.
Yeah.
So like for me, I just adjust quickly because I learned how to drive in Kenya. Then it was actually tough for me to drive in the US when I came here.
Oh, I see.
So now when I go to Kenya, within like the first day, you reprogram yourself back to...
And did you
settings.
Remember to stay on the...
Even after a few drinks, I still did.
Wacha nikwambie, unaendesha gari Kenya na umekunywa? Usiseme hapa, you neither confirm nor deny this. I have a comment by Akinyi Adoyo. Hi Akinyi. Alisema Uber drivers lazima wajue wanaenda wapi kwanza. It may not make sense financially for them. Well, I get it. But then see, the purpose of Uber is protecting you. No, even protecting you as a customer. The driver needs not to know where you're going until they get you, they pick you up. And that's why Uber is set up the way it is.
But Kenya.
I know. When we make excuses in Kenya. Mpaka lini. Brian Ahenda says, do the gang. However, I took one Uber driver and paid him $40 to take me anywhere all day when I call. That's not bad. $40. Yon taone. Hapo limshort change pia kila mahali. Mimi sasa acha nikwambie. So niko na Uber driver, I had gone to see a friend of mine who was in hospital. So Uber driver has the audacity to play YouTube. He has earphones in his ears. He's playing YouTube, watching YouTube, not singing. He was watching a whole show, and he's driving me. Najafunga hata mshipi, unasikia ti because the seat belt keeps blinging.
People ignore that seatbelt thing in Kenya.
I know. I put that on my Instagram story, and I was like, "Yo, guys, like literally, my driver is watching a show on YouTube. No safety belt, nothing. Na naenda na imani. Acha nikwambie. Niliomba kwa hiyo Uber. Uzuri sikuwa naenda mbali.
Why is it in Kenya that they ignore that beeping of the seatbelt?
I don't know. They just
like
don't
it's
hear
just
it.
become normal. Like umeingia kwa gari, it's just ding, ding,
Kazoea, man.
ding. Hakuna mtu anavaa seatbelt. Hiyo kitu inaendelea tu kubip. It just keeps beeping. Very interesting.
Another thing is Kenya banned paper bags, my guy. Sasa unaenda supermarket, unanunua mayai. Sasa mimi mtu sijazoea. Mtu anakuambia unataka bag, nikamuuliza nitabeba hizo zote hivi kwa mgongo au unataka nibebe wapi? Like I have eggs, bread, nini, like a whole spread. Umsema unataka bag, unataka.
Alafu lazima uchague bag ndogo ama kubwa because a different price.
Na ile material almost like a t-shirt material, it feels like.
Yeah.
That was interesting to me. Mpaka mama mboga anakukatia mboga and then they put in that little weird bag and I was like, mpaka samaki. Kila kitu nako kwa hiyo bag.
So I was talking to someone who is in the business paper bags. Like he works for the company that makes these bags.
Oh, really?
The brown bags, atas to go, those paper bags. And so I was talking to him about this plastic bag ban. So there's certain grades of plastic bags that are allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like for example, if you buy sugar, sugar comes in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Because apparently if it comes in a non-plastic or non-waterproof bag, then it can absorb moisture, whatnot, things like that.
That's
right?
interesting, yeah.
So, but then the grade of the plastic has to be a certain grade.
That's so much science for Kenya. Mimi nilikuwa natishindwa mbona watu wana paper bag. It was very confusing.
What I found interesting about not having paper bags ni trash can ya nyumba.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because, my God. Yeah, we came to Airbnb. I was like, oh, my God, there's no paper in here.
Yeah, so I was taking the big bag that I paid for at the supermarket.
Yeah.
I would now put that in the trash can because otherwise you're just throwing, like I would make tea and then the tea bag I'm just throwing in the trash can without a bag.
It's odd for you, but it's
really
not
odd
for them.
And I mean, honestly, with this housekeeping, they're coming to clean everything, but it just feels so much easier if there's a trash bag. So I found that to be quite different.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something about. Is there a comment we need?
There is a comment I want to read about this Uber story. And G Siok said, Uber driver guys in Kenya are thieves. Had mine connected to my credit card. He never stopped the route after we got off. Ride was 800. He ended up collecting 2,600. Reported an Uber up and got a refund back. That's crazy. But Allah. Oh, yeah, because you as the customer cannot end the ride.
But on your side, on the app, it'll look like it's still going on. Because, normally after the ride is finished, you get a...
Yeah, but you can't end it.
You can't end it, correct.
So G ended up paying more than what he initially was supposed to pay for his trip. Because which is a little crazy, yeah. But now, mpaka wakifanya ile stuff, yeah. Like, even if this guy decides to use a longer route, it still won't change your pesa. Yeah, and one time I had an Uber guy wait for me. I jumped into the Quick Mart real quick to grab something. So because of that pause, the Uber app sent me a question. It's like, hey, are you okay?
But they do that here too.
But I don't do that here. So that I thought that was the first time I was seeing that in the Uber app, which I thought was very amazing because if you're not, then you hit Uber, not
Speaking
okay,
of
and
stopping
then it knows.
With the Uber, we left a club and Idah made us stop to get samosas.
What, me? Where? Is it Gumuki story?
No, actually, we went to Waru.
Obviously.
And then I'm the one who went into the restaurant and there was a very long wait.
Oh, yeah. And then you bought samos.
But the samos, they could just heat them up real quick and give them to me.
Right. I remember.
I bought samos. Yeah. Now you remember.
So why? So the purpose of this story was just to embarrass me. There's nothing, no base to this story.
Yeah.
Just clearly
even
embarrass
me, I got a
me.
message. Are you okay?
Quaras. You are Burekabisa, but you were going to tell us something before.
Oh, yes. So, the sockets in Kenya.
Did you have to buy an adapter?
I bought an adapter on Amazon before I left, right? But we grew up like this, but you forget. So I had put my phone to charge, but I did not flip the switch.
All
the sockets have a switch.
you plug it in and then you turn
and then
it on.
you turn it on. Me, I just plugged it in because here
And you're just like waiting. Oops.
So I plugged it in, and then in the morning my phone was dead.
I feel you on that.
I was like, the switch got me. And then the first day I got into the Airbnb, I went to the supermarket. I bought milk. I bought eggs. I bought all these things.
Right.
I came. I put them in the fridge. I went about my business. Then I came back home. I went to sleep. Because the Airbnb was empty, the switch for the plug for the fridge was off.
They had not prepared for it, guess.
They had, but you are supposed to turn on the switch. So the milk, cheese, butter.
Did it all go bad, or did you find it in good time?
Actually, it stayed overnight, but in the morning, nikanusa hiyo maziwa, it smelled okay. I tasted it.
Ni maziwa ya Kenya, iko sawa.
Yeah, it was fine.
Na wacha nikwambie nduku ndamboki and feel free. Mko hapa na wanasema nili expect muongee shembeteng sai. Hapa ni kushembeteza na manembeteno.
Shembeteng, I could not.
Let me tell you, my guy. Let me tell you. Age is showing. Age is showing. Ikitu hii shembeteng nayo, man. Wewe hata unajua kusema hata kitu moja?
Najua.
Mimi najua na kulombotov.
Kuna kulombotov, alafu kuna ingine nilikuwa nimefundishwa kitambo. I think Washik is on YouTube. Alikuwa amenifundisha nini ya
kuomoka is not shembeteng, my guy.
It's not shembeteng.
No, shembeteng ni kushembeteza na manemetembo. Open tambua hiyo shauri yako. I see June is saying now talk to us about motura. Are they still that yummy? Let me tell you. So I told my sister twende hivi to come. Unajua Kenya mtu akisema twende hivi to come could be gone for 3 days kama Yesu. Anyway, so tukuenda 3 days. We went to this motura joint. You know a motura joint is popping if people at 6 p.m. wameja hapo. Unatafutanga ile watu wameja. So we went there tukatiwa motura ya 100. Kabia bro, tukatie ingine. Ama utukatie ingine. Nikitoka hapo alikuwa amekula motura ya 500. 500 sounds like a lot of money, but in motura terms, it's very little. It's not a lot of motura, but it was so good. Ati kuna motura ya damu, kuna ya mbuzi, kuna ya ng'ombe. Huyu mwindi can relate hapa ntamba.
Sikulagi motura, so.
Heri nishembeteze na manembeteno. Kwa jamaa shikanishi, man.
Vile unajua na celebrate Father's Day, so hizo magembetenge.
Hapo we try, hapo ni DJ mkusaidia. But anyway, happy Father's Day, Sunny.
So speaking of these food joints, what is it? And I think it's a pretty awesome idea. But why does every bar/restaurant have a car wash?
Sasa ukiwa hapo is an excuse. Unaambia mama watoto, "Hello, hata gari imeshafuka nataka kuocha hapa hivi kidogo." Alafu unaingia hapo unakunywa chupa mbili.
It's actually quite a good idea.
Hey, it's a very booming business at it, by the way.
And the way magari uchafuka huko,
right,
because of all the vumbi and everything. It's a pretty good business. But everywhere there's a car wash.
It's true. Car wash is good. I don't mind it. It's a good business. Convenience. Okay, you have kamoja, kanini, kagari kanaoshwa, so it's fine.
And then you enter that grill. Me, I went to 2 different restaurants, and at both of them, they had a thing called anti-theft.
Yeah. Hiyo kitu ilinipatia wasiwasi, man. Mbona nyama inaitwa anti-theft? And it's literally like a few places, because I've been to places pia nimeona hiyo anti-theft.
Yeah.
Mimi niliachana nayo.
Every waiter anakwambia, unamuuliza na hii wet fry itachukua how long? That will take up, hiyo inaweza chukua kama 1 hour. So na hii how long? This will take 45 minutes. Unamuuliza ni gani itachukua?
Mimi ningekula
kula to anti-theft. That is what happens
ningekula anti-theft.
Hiyo ni kama 20-30 minutes itakuwa.
Lakini did we wait?
Bado tulingoja 1
hour. Ungekula hiyo nyama ulikuwa unataka because tuligojea.
Sio ingekuja sasa na 2 hours.
I swear. Hiyo anti-theft, man. Kuna comment nimeona sana, I have to read this comment from G. It says, tell us about deodorant use. I had forgotten you don't have to wear deodorant in Kenya. Sweat smell kila mahali, my God. Oy. You know, I was afraid to say G, and you know what? If I go down, you go down with me. Unajua, when you were talking about airport, the first thing... Mimi nilishuka hivi nikasema, nasikia wimbo in the background. Si Kenya, sinipati baba, ni jasho. Nilipigwa hivi na jasho mpaka macho inakuwa kali. Hiyo ndio the one thing. Kuna kajasho kale kakali. Kale hata ukipatia mtu wetu hapo huwezi kumsaidia.
Acha niwaambie kitu. Mnaonanga hizi vitu kwa TV. Kuna show, kuna DJ anacheza, kuna watu kuna youngsters wanakatika.
Akisema ni wapi?
My friend.
Usisema ni wapi ulikuwa
That's
wako.
itasema ni wapi.
But just
hizo
ilikupiga.
show na kuambia ukiingia kwa hiyo studio juu
Yeah.
au watu
you
wanakatika, it's an enclosed space.
What I want to say is also there's lighting, a lot of production
yes,
lighting.
like the lights.
So those ones were justified.
And then you're dancing.
Yeah,
There's a
wako
lot of
justified.
lighting. And then in Kenya, places it's not like they have AC or anything. So it's hot outside. It's hot inside. People are dancing.
Jasho yatiririka. Well, let me tell you. Alafu kitu ingine watu wajui ni personal space. My guy. Why are you so close to me? Hata kama hii line ni refu, wewe kunisongea kwa matako haimaanishi tutafika haraka. And then you can just feel this person breathing down your neck.
Yep.
Like, my guy, personal space.
But that has always been the case in Kenya.
Actually, let's give a few shout outs. Do you have people on YouTube there? Sikina.
We have Janelle on
YouTube. Yeah.
Yep. We have Nduku obviously on Facebook.
Yeah.
We have Mika on Facebook.
We see Daniel Wanjoki, Brian Ahenda, Linda Cards, G Siox, y'all. Nduku Wendy ulikuwa kwanza men. Linda Stewart, how you guys? Thank you so much. Sarah, how you doing, girl? Feel free. Akelo Nalo, all you guys, June Oburu, Salishiro, Min Otis, Aki Asanteni, Joyce Wagari, anyway. We just want to say thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We wanted to give you a quick episode here. And I know we've been saying a lot, Sunny, but what are the highlights, the positive highlights that made you appreciate Kenya even more?
What I really appreciate about Kenya is the fact that every club will give you hookah even though it's illegal.
That, bro, still baffles me.
So,
ati hookah ni illegal in Kenya, lakini club, mnauza hookah? Niko nayo. Unatoa wapi?
And then people know. Everyone in Kenya knows.
But how is that a positive, Sunny?
Why not?
How is that a positive?
To me it is.
Wewe unavutanga hookah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alafu watu wanajuanga unaambia mtu atu twende hivi ati hapana hookah yawa is slap. Twende hapa.
Huku ndio inakuwa imeshika. Let me tell you what I enjoy about Nairobi night scene is that I love to, well, in my head I can really sing better than Beyonce. In my head, please notice I said in my head. So karaoke spots are everywhere. Monday till Friday there's karaoke somewhere. You know, for the people who, and they've been able to showcase upcoming talent this way. Kuna watoto wanaweza kuimba. You find them in every karaoke. And funny enough, unapatanga wame bump into this watu wako na recording label, and some of them blow up that way. But that I absolutely love. The fact that it's karaoke. You know, Kenya is very social. We are all about people.
Yeah.
There's just always something that brings us together as Kenyans. That makes us, yeah, we may drink a little here and there, but your community is one thing we don't have here. Like Monday, this is what we do. This is what we do. You know,
speaking of community, the thing that is very astonishing to me. Idah, you probably have never witnessed this in Kenya.
Okay.
But katu kuna watu wa jaba.
Yeah, no.
People who chew mira. There is a community. So there are places where you can go to. You go into a gate with a car. Everyone backs their car in. Everyone is parked. You and your people, you are in your car. Mnachana? Mira. The place is nice, dimly lit. There are waiters. They'll come and serve you in your car if you want a drink, if you want food. Now, there's a place I went to that they'll bring hookah to your car.
To the car, my
outside.
guy. Convenience, my guy. Kenya is dumb.
Na hii ni hookah ya 1K. Yani 10 bob.
$10.
$10.
That's absolutely crazy.
So, and it's that big hookah.
Right.
So,
Na
when they put it on the floor, when they put it on the floor, the top, you are sitting in the car, the top is, and they put it outside the window.
I swear.
And then they take the pipe, it's so long. They put a mzunguko around your side mirror like this, and then ingisha it into your window.
Guy, I tell you.
And then you're there chewing mirror in the car, vuta in shisha. The shisha is outside.
Hey, yo.
When it needs maka, they refill. You're not
quickly,
doing nothing.
In fact, life is
Hey,
good.
let me
I
tell
see
you.
Mika saying, hiyo huokoa sana, unapunguza harufu ya jasho kwa clown. June said, if you are just joining us, we are talking about Nairobi following Idah, Alisha and DJ Sunny's visit to Kenya. We're telling people about what we found interesting, what we found very, different. And hata Kenya imechange, man. Kenya imechange. Wangare naona ujalala bado, hopefully utalala soon, ulale salama na kupenda. Feel free, sema shisha sio hookah. He says, when you say hookah, people don't know what you're talking about. Kenya inaitwa shisha, demu ama shisha.
Sawa, tuseme shisha. Alafu, we see Monica Wangui on YouTube as well. Kuchana, nice. Yeah. Now, let me tell you, I used to chana mira when I used to live in Kenya. before I moved to the US. And then every visit I've gone back, I have not, except for this one. Nilichana miras kumoja from 3 p.m. to midnight. That day we went to Carnival at night.
You want to tell everybody, mimi Carnival, nijikute.
Tulienda na wewe.
Mimi nilikuwa nalala nikiwa Kenya.
To midnight. Na hiyo steam ilishika.
But let me tell you.
Nilishindwa kukula for 3 days after. My jaw.
Did you get sores in your tongue as well?
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, let me tell you. So we did, okay, as we wrap it up, we want to tell you we had an amazing time in Nairobi. It was very, very different. It was good. But we had an amazing time. We did throw our whole entire bash at Ivory Lounge. DJ Sunny was...
Black Stars. But what, Ivory too?
Yeah, so I'm talking about the Ivory one. So
So
we were at Ivory. DJ Sunny was DJing. Obviously, I was appearing guest. Appearing, no, you only got an appearance. Yeah, and then the one at Black Stars, I was hosting and DJ Sunny was playing. We felt so much love. You guys were very, very supportive. And to everybody on YouTube that we are seeing that followed us after the Tuko interview, we are so grateful for you. No, I'm talking about hata kuona Joyce podcast in a go on. So thank you. If you're following from that Pia, we are so grateful.
Tuko interview in Uganda.
My interview from the one I did in Kenya.
Oh yeah.
So people are for it's not even Tuko, by the way. The channel is Lin Gugi.
That's what I.
Yeah, Tuko alitoka Tuko. Mbona mnajina mmemrudisha huko?
Okay. I see
another thing. I ended up doing a movie with Feel It Production. You guys look out for it. In Alliance, nilipita tu hivi nyuma ya main character. But it's Feel It Production, you guys. You have to check it out. It's called Click Click Bang. Don't forget to watch it. It's going to be showcasing itakuwa Kenya Cinema. I'm sure early bird tickets zimeisha, but from Sunday wind down, I'll be giving away two tickets.
Awesome.
So go to Feel It TV on Instagram. Go mention me, and I'll pick 2 winners just so that you guys can go and enjoy that movie on my behalf. And thank you so much for the love and support. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe, like, comment. We love to hear from you. We missed you guys. You make this interesting. Tungekuwa hapa tunakaa peke yetu tungekuwa tunaongea nini?
Leo ni Father's Day, tungekuwa tunaona Coco Melon.
Tungekuwa tunaona Coco Melon tukiwekea Sunny wine nyingine. But another thing that Madam Producer just reminded us about before we wrap it up ni the convenience in Kenya na boda na deliveries, that was top tier. That was absolutely top tier. Mazi, I used to, because I shop online. Well, I don't shop online a lot, but in Kenya, I ended up shopping online a lot. You see a dress, you pick all them 4 or 5 dresses that you think will fit you, or you like those styles, unapigia your shop, and they say, okay, where? They'll send a rider with all them 6-7 dresses. You try them on, whichever one you buy, you will pay for. The other ones, the rider will take back with him. And for me, I went to a lot of gigs, so I needed quick dresses really here and there. And that was, it was top tier.
Man, but that's also...
Border delivery, the best.
That's a lot of trust, eh?
It's a lot of trust.
Yani, someone's going to send 5 dresses and you haven't paid for them.
Yep.
What?
But I guess, well, let me say, yeah, I don't want to name drop. Also because it's me, they want me to wear their clothes. I guess it was easier that way. But I feel like they do that a lot. Kuna wale wataitisha deposit, but... It's a lot of people will just send the clothes alafu uvalie and then you pay for whichever one you do not end up buying. Oh, no, the one you end up buying rather.
I see.
I see that there's a comment here watu wa Jaba ndio sisi hapa, and then Mika said waambie hapo motorsport unashikisha Jaba ukimaliza unatoka hapo ukidhani wewe ndio dere wa Safo. If you did not understand that Sheng, it means wewe ni mtoto wa Shembeteng. Nah, that has been our time, Sunny. Do you have anything that you want to tell the people as we wrap it up?
Well, yeah, there's one question here by Tete Mash. Which were my top 5 nightclubs in Nairobi?
Oh, nice.
I don't know, it's hard to say the top 5 because every nightclub had its own unique experience, The crowd at each nightclub was great. The experiences were great. So I can't say I have my top 5, but I did enjoy Black Stars. I did enjoy Click. Now, what I found very interesting is with the new nightclub scenario in Nairobi, with the lack of dance floors and the way they're full of tables and chairs. Yeah, there's some convenience. You have a place to chill. You have a table. You can sit, drink, enjoy. But the lack of dance floors, from my perspective, is when everyone is sitting, Now you're not trying to see who is dancing, which people will dance around their tables.
Right.
You're trying to see who is vibing, who is nodding their heads.
Mm.
So when you're used to DJing in the States, where the dance floor evacuates and the dance floor fills up based on the vibe you're providing, you don't have that in Kenya. So you just have to go off of looking at people wherever they are, not specifically at a dance floor.
Yeah.
So it's a different experience in that sense as well. So
I
I personally prefer the days of having a dance floor, but I see the convenience of having many tables so that everyone has a place to sit. So it's not just the VIP that's sitting, you know?
Yep, that's true. And walo nimezima nini app na nilikuwa nataka kusoma comment iko hapa. Kuna nani Nduku ameuliza how can they watch click bang from here. They will be selling links. If you follow me on Instagram, I promise to post it for you, or follow Philip TV. I will post where the links are available, because link nika what, like $10, because you know, unless Netflix buys it, which you need to be praying that Netflix buys it, because if Netflix buys it, mama, I made it, y'all buy.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Sunday Wind Up podcast.
So
what?
I'm
a Netflix
someone
baby.
can buy a link.
Yeah,
so watch it online.
Correct. So what Philip does is they send you a link, and the link does expire. So it's just specifically.
It's like a rental, basically.
It's like a rental, yeah. It's like how you rent movies, by the way, on Prime.
Yeah.
It's going to be about the same way.
There's a question here. Did we meet any 254 DJs from the Facebook groups? Actually, I did meet Mr. JP.
Is that the one we met
Pink
at
Room.
Pink Room guy?
Blackstars,
Yeah. Blackstars? Yeah, that was Blackstars.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met him. So that was pretty cool. We met a lot of people, though.
Yes.
We had a lot of people. We interacted because we were at the Tasca event. That was super big. There's a lot of big names on there. Not to name drop, but like honestly, we interacted with a lot of good people. So
it was a good experience. I think overall the whole experience, speaking for myself and I'm sure for Idah as well, was a really, really wholesome, good experience. Even the things we are talking about that this in Kenya, the switches, it's what makes the whole experience whole. The Uber drivers calling you, asking you if they should come. I mean, I don't necessarily count them as inconveniences. The only inconvenience is Kenyans telling you they're going to show up at 3 and they show up at 6.
Oh, absolutely. Other than club, hakuna watu wanakujanga mapema anywhere.
Club ndio watu wanaenda mapema.
Imagine.
That's it.
That's crazy. But yo, I want to give a special shout out to my special alikuwa waiter wangu wa bar next door. His name was Alex. He took care of me, man. He took really good care of me. Every time nilikuwa tunaenda tunapata meza, man. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Suko. He made sure we got to everywhere we needed to go.
Yep.
In good time. DJ Brands. Those are people who made our stay in
Hurricane
Kenya
Entertainment, DJ Brands.
Right. They made our stay in Kenya very convenient.
There was a guy
was easy.
upstairs. So where the Airbnb I was staying at, the rooftop had a restaurant.
Right.
There's a guy there called Erico. This guy held it down for me all month.
Oh, yeah.
Yani, I could call him. I want this delivered to my apartment. I want this food. I want this. The guy held it down. So Eric is probably not going to watch this. If he does,
share it with Eric. Maybe niko na mtu anajua. Ama niache kuchoma. Kuna mtu anaitwa George alitusaidia sana na because we needed our COVID test done soon and we needed to have it soon. Like he made that very, very convenient. Yeah. George, thank you so much. Now, a few comments. But then Brenda BK said, Idah looks like she needs a refill. But we are about to wrap it up. It was good because Brenda BK was also in Kenya. We got to hang out kidogo here and there. We had a good time. If you guys are planning to go to Kenya in December, make sure you watch out because DJ Sunny will have another tour.
Yes.
Make sure you watch out for DJ Sunny and all the other things that we'll be doing. We will let you all know.
Yep. And stay tuned for mine and DJ Shinsky's tour happening this summer in the US. This weekend, as in this Saturday, we will be in Washington, D.C.
Let's go.
July 8th, we'll be in Atlanta. July 16th in Oakland, California. And Houston, Boston, Seattle coming soon.
That's a DJ Sunny and DJ Shinsky tour. Okay.
Yeah, summer tour.
What are you doing for July 4th?
July 4th is a big one. Friday, Seattle. We'll be at Rafiki.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, Dallas. We're doing the 1-year anniversary for Rafiki's in Dallas.
Nice.
I was there for the opening night exactly a year ago.
That's super cool.
Yep. So I'll be there again for the 1-year anniversary at Rafiki's, Saturday, July 2nd. July 3rd, we will be in Worcester. Amani Worcester.
Worcester, baby.
But
When
why
is July 3rd?
Why is it Worcester?
Niulize maneno ya wazungu hiyo nilishidu.
So July 3rd at night, Boston area, Worcester, Massachusetts.
Let's go. I
Yes.
think I will be in Boston at the time
You'll
too.
be in Boston all weekend, right?
I will be in Boston all weekend. So if you don't have your boat cruise tickets, please go get them. Tell them Idah sent you. We're about to represent on this boat heavy. Yeah, until next time, Sunny, do you have any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. Do follow us, Sunday WD Podcast on Instagram and on YouTube as well, Sunday Wind Down, Facebook, Sunday Wind Down. Follow me on all platforms at Sistuki. And where do they find you, Idah?
They find me on all my socials. That's Idah_Alisha. Na kuna wazimu fulani amesema hapa, I'm thankful that Zozo is an independent woman. I am going to all gigs. Sunny, keep your house in order. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see my mom. Mommy, good night. I love you so, so much. Brenda, Stacy, Daniels, girly. You're tuned in, babe.
Yep, and
excited to see
happy
you.
Father's Day to all the fathers
Happy
out
Father's
there.
Day.
Brian Ahenda is out there. Any other fathers out there that are tuned in? Mika, happy Father's Day to all of you.
Happy Father's Day, Zaddies. We'll see you on the next one. This has been Sunday Wind Down Podcast with yours truly, Idah, Alisha, and DJ Sunny Sistuki. Let's go.
Sunday wind down, Idah with the voice on the speaker, Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger, so fill my cup, fill my cup. I'm already tuned in all the way up, all the way up. Can't stop listening now. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening. Yeah, I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay when I hear your voices. Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober all over the weekend. I know grass is only greener when you water. So after the grind I go. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening.